There's no way a person who can think could say those things. It's literally impossible.
With Bush going into Iraq, and what do you think about that?
Bush, I didn't like him. I just don't.
What kinds of things has he done, do you think, to deserve it?
Helping economy get better.
It's helping.
Yeah.
Helping the economy.
I really respect what he's done with foreign policy.
Do you?
What things about foreign policy do you respect?
Yeah, I feel like he's strengthened diplomatic ties in
Strength.
countries.
It's like, what specifically do you mean in terms of strengthening ties?
Mostly good,
Mostly, you know.
good-natured intentions.
Good-natured intentions. You cannot write this any better than it came out.
Isn't that great?
Good-natured intentions.
That's a great job from Campus Reform. That's a
fantastic.
great job. I mean, because these boneheaded college students, they're going to USC. It's a pretty good school.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, they're known for football, yes, but also academically, they're pretty strong. And yet, you've got these mindless people, these followers of this guy, this cult leader almost. They have no idea what they like him for. They don't know what he's done. They don't know who he is. They don't know why they like him. And then they throw things out like, well, he's done great things diplomatically. Yeah? Like what? Well, in general, the good intentions of his intent was good.
Intentional. I would say it's called intentional.
What?
Oh, no. How bad is that? It's
really bad.
Really
It's
depressing.
embarrassing.
I mean, it's. We did more on trivia last hour. That's just more on trivia. It's
It is.
more of it. It's the same.
It's more.
It's the same thing.
On trivia. Exactly right.
It is. I mean, that is just depressing. These are. This. I believe, Pat, that children are our future.
Yeah.
If you treat them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. If you give them a sense of pride, it makes it easier. But I will say that this is, when you think about these people being the people who will be depended on to fund your supposed benefits you're getting in the future, it is incredibly devastating. I mean, this is why you wonder why you get all this nonsensical focus on the youth in these elections. It's because you realize that, like, people, when you get older, you've had a lifetime experience, and you go through and you come up to a viewpoint, and usually you're going to pretty much stick to that. Obviously, we've seen a lot of people go more conservative over that period of time, if anything. But when you have no viewpoint, and all you're voting on is who looks better on camera, and who has more good intentions, and who has, I don't even remember what the girl said. I can't even.
But it was brilliant.
I can't even recreate that quote. The point is that that's why you go after those people. You go after them because they're movable, because they have no foundation at all. And we can complain all we want about colleges and the school system and all that. At some point, it's got to come back to us as parents to make sure that at least our kids have some foundation to at least attempt to make this decision based on something other than good intentions, or because he's part of the people, he automatically creates peace, or whatever the hell that was.
It's because of times like these that I occasionally think Glenn's right. Don't go to college.
We're doomed.
Don't go to college.
Yeah.